Police officers are expected to appear in court for the first time tomorrow morning.
The State Patrol says the officers turned themselves in hours after the state attorney general announced the charges. Christopher Burbank and Matthew Collins are charged with second-degree murder. Timothy Rankin is charged with first-degree manslaughter. It marks the first time the state attorney general has filed criminal charges against police for the use of deadly force. We're tracking the fallout in the long legal fight ahead. KOMO's Cole Miller starts our live team coverage in Tacoma with more from Ellis' family. Cole?
Well, Mary, this is a story that not only rocked Tacoma or Pierce County or just Washington State. This is a story that made national headlines. And tonight, Ellis's family says that fight continues. And local activists here are calling for change and action to make sure something like this doesn't happen again.
This is about Manuel Elijah Ellis.
A mother remembering her son and Thursday's decision in which the 3 Tacoma police officers who pinned him to the ground nearly 15 months ago
Oh my God, that looks so scary.
have now been arrested themselves.
Put your hands behind your back.
Charged with his death that night back in March of last year. Investigators say Ellis had walked away from officers when they then approached him, took him down, handcuffed and hogtied him, tased him 3 times, and used a neck hold. It was ruled he died from a lack of oxygen. The intersection where it happened transformed into a memorial for Mannie Ellis.
It's hard for me to be happy. It's hard for me to want to celebrate.
His sister among those speaking out, criticizing the initial investigation, pushing for the state's attorney general to take it over, saying that witness video played a pivotal role in giving it renewed attention.
It was us that demanded the governor to get Pierce County off of this investigation.
And James Bible, the family's attorney, slamming the Pierce County Sheriff's Department, saying it demonized Ellis and only did more damage in the wake of his murder. The Sheriff's Department telling KOMO News it had, quote, no comment to those accusations. Activists with Tacoma Action Collective promising to do more in the wake of these charges.
We need everyone to be brave. Be more brave. When you think you don't have anything left to give, give it.
Until there's true, full transformation, none of us are safe.
Tonight, we're learning a significant majority of new COVID-19 cases are coming from unvaccinated people. That's according to top King County health officials. And you can see on this map, South King County in particular is lagging in those vaccination rates. It is also where COVID-19 cases have been the highest. KOMO's Tammy Mutasa is live tonight with the staggering new numbers and some strategies to narrow that gap. Tammy?
Molly, Dr. Jeff Duchin says if you're unvaccinated, you're really feeling the brunt of this pandemic now. And he says it's going to take convincing people these vaccines are safe and continuing to provide even more access to families in hard-hit areas like South King County.
So we're moving in the right direction, but we're not down as low as we need to be or would like to be.
It's good news and bad news from King County's top health official. The good news, cases and hospitalizations are dramatically down since the peak of the 4th wave in late April. The bad news, 97% of the new COVID-19 cases are coming from unvaccinated people.
That means if you're unvaccinated, your risk of COVID-19 is actually higher right now than it was last Memorial Day.
So far in King County, 63% of people 16 and older are fully vaccinated. 75% have started the process. And when 70% are fully vaccinated, Dr. Jeff Duchin will drop his mask directive for indoor public spaces. I asked him what it will take to keep closing the gap for those who are eligible but still haven't received a vaccine for whatever reason.
It's a very important question. It's one that our vaccination team thinks about constantly.
King County is ramping up mobile vaccination efforts to meet people where they are, whether that's at community centers, bars, work, or school.
And to continue to best serve South King County, which has been particularly hard hit by COVID, we're adjusting schedules at our Kent and Auburn high-volume vaccination sites.
That means the 2 high-volume sites in Kent and Auburn will have 7-day-a-week coverage, so more families have access in the lagging South King County.
Getting vaccinated clearly is the most important way to keep us moving towards healthy lives and a healthy economy.
Vaccinated people could ditch their face masks and stop social distancing. Today, the CDC rolled out new guidelines for summer camps. KOMO's Suzanne Fawn has more.
There's so many things to choose from.
When it comes to summer camps, kids have lots of choices.
There are hundreds of in-person camps at sixcrickets.com now already in our Seattle area.
Sixcrickets.com offers all sorts of summer camps in STEM, arts, music, and sports across the Puget Sound area. After a year of virtual learning, 11-year-old Quincy Costello can't wait for in-person activities at summer camp.
I've done Minecraft. My brother has done fencing.
Today, the CDC director, Rochelle Walensky, pressed by lawmakers on mask guidelines for summer camps. She says it's in the works.
My own kids were home from camp last summer, and I want camps to be open this summer.
2 weeks ago, the FDA gave Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine emergency authorization for 12 to 15-year-olds. The CDC now recommends that all campers, staff, and visitors use face masks to prevent the spread of COVID-19, whether or not people are vaccinated.
So we will continue to have our campers and our staff wear masks regardless of vaccination status, mostly to help protect the younger students who aren't able to be vaccinated yet.
I'm incredibly grateful that camps are open and that, my son is going to have an opportunity to participate. I do hope that the data and science continues to point us in the direction of kids not needing masks outdoors.
As for young Quincy,
I'm definitely going to wear a mask until maybe I'm vaccinated, but I'm not vaccinated yet, and I won't be until I'm 12.
In Seattle, Suzanne Fawn, KOMO News.
Hi, everyone. I'm Preston Phillips from KOMO News. Thanks for checking out the KOMO YouTube channel. You can see more of our videos right here by clicking on the video links for more news from the Seattle area and Western Washington. Oh, and don't forget to click the subscribe button below so you don't miss our YouTube updates.